Let's talk about 5 types of job interviews and how you should prepare for them. Have you ever thought about the hiring process from the second the employer calls you to schedule an interview and until you get hired? You hear from other people that right before they get hired, they have got through a series of interviews. Well, let me tell you this. There are many types of job interviews out there, and each of them takes place in a different situation. Let's think of this example. John receives a phone call from a potential employer. He answers a set of questions over the phone, which all seems like normal, procedural questions. Following that, the human resource department sets an interview where they ask him a similar set of questions. Then, if he passes through the first two steps, he gets scheduled for an interview with the manager and receives an assessment. Many of you out there are thinking that this might be a time consuming process and that the company can just tell John's CV whether he is qualified or not without going through the series of interviews. Well, that is not remotely true. Companies often needs multiple screening steps and varying interview styles to truly assess whether the candidate is a good fit or not. So let me tell you about some of the potential interviews that you could possibly go through on your job hunt. The first way of interview is a phone interview. We call it telephonic interview or we call it audio or audio visual interviews. This kind of interview might or might not be scheduled beforehand. In some cases, these might come out of the blue and surprise you. You have 15 minutes or less to make an impression. Employers will be looking to know if you are available, interested, and willing to take the responsibilities of the job. They will also use this call to determine whether you should be considered for a face-to-face interview. Be sure to return the call if you can't pick up on the moment. And thanks to our modern technology, you could find out who the caller is. Be prepared for phone interviews as they are your gate to go further in the hiring process. You have probably applied for the job you have been contacted for. Thus, you should have at least identified the company and have some background about it. If in some cases the employer is unknown and have found your contact information through LinkedIn, any professional media or on jobs portals, ask them about the job description and the job basics so you can answer the questions adequately. So here comes the second type of interview, which is one-on-one interviews. These one-on-one interviews might be also called as face-to-face interviews, which are the most familiar type and normally takes place after a telephonic interview. When I was a job seeker, I had to go through an assessment in between these two interviews also. So it's not always going by the books on these series of interviews. There might be other requirements and assessments for the job too. In most cases, you will be interviewing with a representative of the company, which is most likely to be the manager of the position you are applying for, because you will be working directly with them and they would want to know if your skills and qualifications match the job requirement. Be prepared, because there is a very high possibility that you will be asked questions about the experience on your CV and how can you bring value to the organization. Oh, and never forget to prepare for the famous "tell me about yourself" question or "why should we hire you?" Now comes the third set of interview, panel interviews. Panel interviews are the type where there are several interviews conducting the session with you. These members have a say and opinion in whether you will get hired or not. So ensure that you try to impress them all professionally. Panel interviews might seem stressful, but don't think the employer doesn't know that. Some companies recognize the fact that the panel interviews are stressful but are testing you how you could under pressure you can work and perform. So stay calm, stay positive and patiently give the answers. During this interview, shake hands with each person and maintain eye contact. Body language is extremely important in your career, so keep an eye on that. The multiple interviewers sitting in the panel are observing different aspects of your responses, starting from your body language, your verbal expressions, your stress aspect, your working under pressure, how do you manage it, how do you evaluate your previous experience and bring it on the table. Each member will most likely ask you questions that are relevant to their position and how will they be working together with you. If you are able to know who your panel is ahead of time, be sure to look them up and see what information can benefit you during the interview. In this technology world, don't forget to go through their LinkedIn profile to understand who the panel interviewers are. Also, do not forget to go through the website of the organization to understand the background. So here comes the fourth type of interview, behavioral interviews. Behavioral interviews can take place during any interview. And the sole reason behind it is to predict how well you handle stressful and challenging situations in the future based on your past experience and past performance. As soon as behavioral interviews start, questions such as describe a time where you had to make a difficult decision or give me an example of how you had to deal with a rude customer are presented. You will then need to draw real examples and ensure they present your skills and how you handled each situation professionally. Before going into any interview, review your past experience and do a list of difficult situations that you faced and how you controlled them. One strategy I would recommend is to never say I am detail oriented without giving any examples of where you have used your skills. In case you really have to say that, please put down a list of your examples and demonstrate during your interview. In addition, for any constructive statement you are planning to say about yourself, prepare a STAR analysis. STAR, S-T-A-R. STAR analysis is as follows. Given a situation you faced or a task you had to complete, and they describe what actions you had to take and what are the results that you have seen. Always pin negative or different situations or learning lessons or ways that have helped you learn and grow. Use that during your interaction with the panelist or the interviewer. Now the fifth type of interview can be group interviews. To quickly pre-screen candidates, some companies conduct group interviews. These interviews are completely opposite of the panel interviews. In the panel interview, the number of interviewers are more against one candidate. Whereas in a group interview, there is one or maybe more than one interviewers with multiple candidates in the same interview. These interviews includes all candidates who applied for the job and been shortlisted. There are a couple of reasons why companies use group interviews. They are considered more time efficient and candidates get the chance to know more about the company quickly to see if they want to work here. One important thing the employer looks for during group interview is to how you work with other candidates and your leadership skills. All candidates are asked the same questions and will be judged based on their answers. So, this is the chance where you want to shine and stand out from the crowd, but without putting anyone else down or being aggressively competitive. Interviews can come in all forms and length. Whether you know in advance which type of interview you will be taking or not, make sure you prepare and practice. Familiarize yourself with the different types of interviews and do your homework. Research, prepare and practice. Some interviews and the employers would give you a hint on which type of interview you would have. So pay attention to their cues. Wish you all the best for the next interview that you are going to face during your job hunt or your career advancement. I hope this session brings you some insight about how to prepare for your next set of interviews.